Hey guys, how are ya? Just want to say thanks for clicking onto this video, and please subscribe. Let's get those numbers up. I think for the next 10 months I'll try to be consistent with these videos, and then we'll see how we go from there. I'll try to post every Tuesday. I'll try to post every Tuesday, every Thursday, and every Saturday. So my aim will be to post 3 videos every week. Okay? All right. And what's the aim of this channel? The aim of this channel is to educate black people. I don't care whether you're Black American or African, or from the place where I went once, where I thought I was in Africa, Papua New Guinea, or Vanuatu. I don't care. I think our problems are the same. And it's like, how do we help ourselves create a healthier, better life? I'm very careful with what I'm saying. I'm not trying to say, how do we become rich? No. We don't want to become rich. We want to become wealthy, And that doesn't mean we need to have a $20 million house. No, but we need to have a place that's healthy. And what I mean by that, where the land, the soil is not infested with pesticides. We need to have our minds that are healthy, where we are not ruled by dogma. We are not ruled by someone saying whatever and we all just follow because they're saying something that maybe is entertaining. We don't want to be followed by celebrities, but I want us to get to a point where we are thinking, okay? Where we can make our own decision because we're intelligent beings, okay? Individual smart decision, not just because someone said so. That's the aim of this channel. So we are going to educate. It's something I've done since I was a kid. I like to go out there, do my research, and try to educate people. Even when I would go and find solutions to math, I always came back and tried to share. I remember when I lived in a shanty compound, and I was this is in Africa, and I was maybe in grade 7. I tried to teach grade 1 kids about math and science, stuff I knew, and just help them out. That was me. It's me now. Some of us are just born this way, and I'm trying to educate people on this channel, and that'll be my path. So today, I'm going to talk about something that's really bugging me, and this is social media and the influencers. These so-called guys, the red pill guys, okay, and women. All right. So what am I talking about here? I'm talking about people like what's that channel? Fresh and Fit. I'm talking about people like Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, and them. I've been listening a little bit to these people, right? I listen to these. I listen to what they say. Some of the things they say, yes, we can do. They're right. They're right on a few things that they say. They're right when they say we need to bring back men. That's true. They're right when they say we need to, men need to go back to taking care of the women and all those things. Yes, and I get it. And they're right where they say maybe women are getting out of this thing of, equal rights, and this thing of, it's too much beating on men. Like it's moved too further this way. It was that way, maybe right, but now it's gone far left, and we need to bring it in the middle. But I want to make my point here. I'm not a Republican or Democrat. I'm not one of them red pills or whatever. I'm not like that. And if you're an American, I want to tell you, the world, the rest of the world, maybe the Western world, but most part of the world is not divided between Republican and Democrat. Most people don't think that way. People want free education, yes, but at the same time, in some countries, people also want smaller governments, and one party brings all those things together. So people are not divided the same way you guys are divided in America, and sometimes I feel like people confuse these things. So I'm not Democrat, no Republican. I think there's stuff that's Republicans say that I think is positive, and there's a lot of things they say that's negative. Same thing applies to Democrats. But also there's a lot of things that would be good for our society that either party ain't talking about. So I'm just a person who thinks. That's it. I make my own decision. I don't belong to any political party. I'll vote for a person. I think for me it's more based on morals. That's the type of a person I am. Sometimes it could be, some people will be based on business. Like I'm an investor. I like to invest. I've invested in a lot of companies, but there are some companies that are doing extremely well that I wouldn't invest in because either the CEO or the founder of that company does not align with my morals, and that's okay. I'll take a nail on that one. Some of the companies can even go up 10x. I don't have to invest in everything. That's my point. And I don't have to agree with everybody, but I have my own lane. So today I'm going to talk about these people. The reason why I want to say this is because when the camera is on women, these guys can say you women are giving up your items so easily. You're focusing so much on money. You don't value what's important. And some of the things, they're quite right? But here's where I have a problem. When the camera turns on them, are the things they're doing and saying going to make our society better? Here's the thing. Let's say a Fresh and Fit, I think it's Myron, whatever his name is, the guy there. He says he slept with when the camera is turned on, he says he slept with 400 women. Now, he slept with 400 women, and it's not like he's got a girlfriend. It's not like he's got a family. And most of these women are behaving the same way the women is interviewing behave, and that's why they are able to do this, because they don't value themselves. So sleeping with 400 women might sound amazing to a young person, but it's not going to sound great to a person who thinks. So to a young boy, that might sound great, but that's not going to make our society better. Having family is more important than sleeping with 400 women. That's not good. So as a child, at some point, as young men, we need to think of how am I going to be a great husband and a great father. Because when you are a great father and a great husband, your kids will become better fathers and better husbands and better mothers. They're not going to be giving up their box like that, like the way it is right now. Which means people like Myron ain't going to be sleeping around with 400 women. Okay? And this is the part that's missing. You also look at the Tate brothers. Okay, you've made money, you've done this. But Andrew Tate has got over 10 kids from different women. How is that? And he's got no time for them. But because the whole emphasis is on, because I got money. Dude, kids will give up money just to spend time with their dad. You can say, what was important was when my father showed up, he gave me real conversations. Yeah, but it's clearly you didn't have a good relationship with your dad. And some of it is because you didn't have that relationship with your dad. That's why you are able to do whatever you are doing now, like, having 10 women in a relationship context. So we got to think twice about these guys. Okay? So Mr. Andrew Tate can go out there and brag about how many children he's had from different women. And this guy can't even sort of accommodate himself to going out with his kids, like traveling with his kids. That's just redundant. How crazy is that? And degenerative. There's something he talks about, there's something he's against, is actually in his behavior. This is how we know you don't have a relationship, you didn't have a very good relationship with your dad. Because when your dad died, you didn't care. You cared more about money. And that's the problem. That's the whole problem. If we all just care about money, we're not going to create a better society. There's people who are just as fit and Andrew Tate who can actually kick his ass. Who are business-minded, who have families, and they're worth a lot more money than Andrew Tate. Like, I'll give you one guy, Jesu Capo, or Jesu Cap. Jesu Cap, I think it's Jasou Cap, K-A-R-P. He's got more money than Andrew Tate. This guy has a fascinating life. He worked himself to death when he was younger. It's interesting that he started going blind, started having all these illnesses, all because of the stress he was putting himself under trying to achieve, and he became an overachiever, but at a cost to his health. All right? Now, he realized that he got, it's quite interesting. And you can look up Jesu Cup and find out his lifestyle. But today, he was an athlete. He's a very healthy, fit person. But one thing he's realized, the most important thing you can do, and he's got plenty of money, is family. There's nothing more that he treasures than spending time with his children and creating memories together. You don't see Mr. Andrew Tate doing that. Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate don't even have a relationship with their sister. Same father, same mother, sister. Not some sister from another mother, no. Same father, same mother, sister. All because she's a liberal. And they tried to bash her. I saw Mr. Tristan Tate talk about his sister, and he's talking about trying to bash her. Oh, they are so liberal. She works in the American justice system, all right? And I'm not liberal, and I ain't no Republican or any of that stuff. But I can tell when something is unfair. There's nothing more unfair than the American justice system. Even Republicans would agree. Look what's happening to Trump right now. Okay? Okay? But for him, he doesn't have a relationship with his sister just because she's liberal. How ridiculous. How stupid is that? And all of you guys are falling for that. Yes, it's good to be fit, for men to exercise. I get all that. But you know what's more important in this relationship? It's family. No one on their deathbed says, I wish I made more money. No one says that. You know what most people say? They wish they had more relationships. Because that's what life is all about. So let's be careful with these red pill people, red pill people as well. Even the women. I think one of them is whatever, Milano. What's she talking about? Most of them don't have a relationship. They don't have a relationship, but here they are talking all the bad things about women. But hey, show us how good you are living in a relationship, because that's what society needs. Society needs, the foundation of every society is family. Just racist thing, just pink finger thing. What's the name of that girl? Yeah, just penguin thing, whatever her name is. You know who? Same thing. Show us a positive relationship that you are having so that we can all copy that. So the red pill people don't have a solution. Yes, getting fit is good. There's no problem about that. You have to get fit. We can spend the whole day arguing about gay people and LGBT, whatever. To me, that's not important, honestly. There's a solution to everything. Okay, so the toilets, they're doing this to the toilets. Oh, well, why don't we just create another toilet? So it's boy, female, and other. Oh, they're playing in sports. Okay, why don't we just create another sport? This is female soccer, men's soccer, and other. That's it. And people will go and watch them. But instead, we are busy here trying to kill each other over stupid stuff. There's a solution to everything, guys, and the red pill people don't have it all. Yes, some of the things they talk about is right, but you don't want to copy the way they live. That's ridiculous. There's people who you can copy from. Find better role models. If you don't have a dad, find someone you'd like to become, someone better. Try to aim to be a better person. Try to wake up every day and think, what's the good thing that I'm going to do today? And just focus on that, doing good. That's one thing I found myself, and I'm speaking for myself. Your girl could be doing bad, but how is that going to make the world a better place? So guys, that's what I wanted to say. Watch out for these red pill people. Most of them are phonies. Thank you. And please subscribe. Goodbye.